Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just want to share with you guys a little project I did where I made my backyard a Oasis. You see right here, this is the area of my backyard that I really wasn't using too much, and I want to create a focal point in the backyard, take advantage of the space I had. With designing it, I'm in a tree community, and I had to be very conscious of how I was setting everything out in relation to the actual tree roots I had coming out of the ground. So, took me a little brainstorming. A couple times I had to pull things back. Well, got it together, used a no-edge border. You see how I have the outline on the ground. Put the edging down, put a couple of stakes in. Again, I had to be mindful of the tree roots because the borders, I didn't want to make sure they were sitting on one and it would have bust through it later. But I finally got everything together, got my measurements and everything, and I was ready to go. Right here again, you see where I have everything lined up. Try to make sure, might can't see too good for those tree roots, but I got that around it. Right here, I just blew the area out, tried to sweep and rake some of the stuff out. That took too long, so I just put my thinking cap on, used my blower, help clear the area out, blow some of the excess dirt, blow some of the branches and stuff out of the way so I can have a clean area. Right here, I used the fast setting concrete, which drives them about 20 minutes to an hour. Set that around, put it about 1.5 foot back. And the reason why you have that is to get a good area where you can set those stones down, but also to prevent weeds, and you don't have to worry because when you lay down the mulch or the rocks, whatever you have, that's going to cover it up so you won't see the concrete. So I would say go about 1.5 foot back and have about 3 inches thick with setting everything. Once you set it, put it down on the actual pile of concrete, set everything, kind of press them down in place, and then from that point you just spray your water. With getting it done in about 30 minutes to an hour, everything will be dry. Right here, I used a more durable weed barrier. And I would advise that spend a little money on your weed barrier. That way you don't have to worry about tears or weeds coming in. And also, it'll be durable enough to handle rocks, whatever you want to put on there. And it's something you have to revisit every year. I know the cheaper ones are kind of good for maybe a garden, but right here with the pebbles, I wanted to make sure I had them on there. See my son Christopher, when my son's back home from college, he helped me with dropping the pebbles down and the mulch. Glad to have him there. This other son, PJ, he kind of helped me with leveling everything out, raking the pebbles, getting everything covered. And like I mentioned before, if you see where the mulch and the pebbles are, they're fitting into the cracks and they're covering up that concrete so you don't see it. Everything's smooth, good to go, hidden, look real good, and everything came into place. The rocks are sitting there. The stones rather, on the border. Everything's fell into place. Right here, you see me washing the stones, and the purpose of doing that, when you pull those rocks out of the bag, has a lot of the eroded rocks on there, or maybe some sand and stuff, so you just spraying that to wash it down, get everything nice and clean. Also spray it on your mulch, help everything sit in place, and got everything right here going, guys. Sprayed it down a couple times. Had to revisit everything in regards to my calculation being off, had to add a little bit more mulch here and there, a couple more layers of rock because I want to have it thick and lush. And this is my final product right here, guys. I got everything together. Got my 5-pit going. I refinished the chairs, and as you see, got everything looking thick and lush. It took me approximately about 1.5 weeks of labor. I was getting estimates anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 for somebody doing it. I probably spent a little bit under $2,000 in materials. This is my actual pond I put in there. I'll make another video in regards to how I set the pond up. But yeah, it's real cool, serene. Sit back here, get my chill on, get my thoughts together. And I'm real proud of it, guys. Real proud of it. Let me know what you think.